Miguelito.
Miguelito. Justin, no capes.
No capes, no capes.
No capes in the photo. Well, thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Miguelito here, and we have Justin Hall.
El Piton.
El Piton, comic writer, man of many worlds.
Yeah, I teach comics at California College of the Arts and make comics and massage therapist and
Massage therapy is your bread and butter.
yes, it is.
And the comics are your free
You
exposure.
know that balance well.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
It's a tough balance.
Yeah, that's good. But
What
yeah.
are the comics you're known for? Glamazonian?
Yeah, so I actually brought a few. So
We're very casual superheroes here. We're just hanging out.
well, just in between fighting crime and it's kind of quiet out there right now. All right, so I started off doing
No cats.
no cats, no capes, no cats.
No, all right, so he took time to come in to talk about his new comic books and old comic books,
Yeah.
and you just got done fighting super evils. Are you good or bad?
Oh,
Because usually evil or good or bad.
I hadn't made the decision yet. Does that?
Wait, superheroes sound like this, right?
Yeah. You kind of thrust the tits out a little bit.
Miguelito, I should have shaved an MMA chest.
Don't you dare, man! You're gonna lose your superpowers. It's like you're getting a little too excited about
I
that.
know, Miguel.
So I started off with these kind of travel comics, which were all. I spent years on the road wandering around mostly the third world with a backpack, and did comic books about it. So about travels in Peru and Bolivia and Southeast Asia and all this kind of stuff. So.
And are they gay comic books?
There's some.
You know what I mean?
There's some.
Queer?
No, I mean I occur as a character occasionally because some of them are autobiographical and some are biographical. So there tend to be an occasional queer theme will pop up, but mostly they're not.
Like in life.
Yeah, it gets queer every once in a while.
Once you're at the mall and something queer pops up in the back.
Ooh, there's a gay.
Yeah.
And I did a bunch of mini comics around the same kind of theme. So I was in Southeast Asia when the tsunami happened, and did a book about that, and about traveling through France as an idiotic American teenager, Southeast Asia.
Are these all like? Did you produce them? Or?
Yeah, they're all kind of self-published. Some professionally printed comics like these, and some mini comics, which means basically that you create them by with a photocopy machine and a stapler and do it all by hand. Give yourself carpal tunnel in the process.
There's a lot of work that goes into them. I don't think people understand that.
Yeah, it's incredibly time-consuming and absolutely no profit. So it's a great combo. And then this was then I started getting into doing more queer, gay comics, and this is
I love that.
This is pretty gay with a surprise gatefold cover. This was actually about the first this three-way.
This is about your first.
Well, not the first three-way, but it was a three-way that I ran into in San Francisco. I was
A three-way just popped up.
it did. It was in the old.
Miguelito never had a three-way.
Somehow I doubt that, but
Oh wait.
yeah, it's a superhero stance. I was in the Hole in the Wall bar, and this guy came up, and I was chatting with this other dude, and this one guy came up and invited us both back to his place, and said yes, and we went over there, and he got really drunk and passed out immediately, and he had this dog, this little yappy gay dog.
With him at the bar.
No, it was at his place, right?
Right.
So he started, but the dog got really excited as soon as he passed out, and came over and started licking his feet and like getting really into it, and doing this whole tongue bath, like working its way up the legs and like all the way up, and just like it's clearly not the first time this had happened. And he got up into the balls and started doing like a rim job, and just like unbelievable. And the guy would kind of half wake up, and be like, "Fluffy, no!"
Like the dog has done this before.
Oh yeah, he was a pro.
It's different than when I put peanut butter on my balls and let the cats lick it off.
It's a little
Is it the same or different?
I think it might actually be the same moral territory. Sorry about that. Well, he at least was kind of supposedly unwitting about it, because he would wake up and he would be like, "Oh, Fluffy, no," and the dog would kind of stop for a moment and wait for him to pass back out again and get back into it. So and then the other guy that was there for the three-way, he kept on grabbing my balls and yanking on them, and I was like, dude, I'm not really into heavy ball play. And well, he kept on trying to, and he was like, well, I'm really into taking a guy's balls and stuffing them up his ass.
Some balls don't have that flexibility.
And that's what I said. I was like, I don't think they really do that. He said, no, like I can get you there. Just work with me. And I was like, you know what? Can we just suck cock or something normal like that? And he was like, no, that's really my fetish, and that's all I'm into. So
he tried to do that thing like trust me.
So it was kind of the most awkward three-way where the one guy was passed out, having him have kind of unwitting bestiality, and the other guy was trying to stuff my balls in my
And was anyone on speed? So it was like you needed a superhero to swoop in and save the situation. Like,
that would have been really nice. I mean, that's where vigilante would actually be helpful.
I think that's going to be my new Miguelito hero.
You could do that.
Swooping into really awful gay bar hookup situations and saving a person from a really awful scene.
You could be kind of like a masked a gay Miss Manners that would kind of swooping in and like be like, no, the correct etiquette here is,
I'm going to hang out right
don't
around.
pull the guy's balls until he cries. Like, ask him first, this was a gay porn series I did with Dave Davenport called Hard to Swallow. We did a few issues of this. This is the fourth issue.
Dave Davenport, who's a big-time tattooist now in Los Angeles.
He is a tattoo artist in West Hollywood.
We'll put Dave's website right here.
Yeah. Dogs Punk. Yeah. And he's so we each did half the book, and it's all horny werewolves and lusty pirates and gay porn stars.
I have a feeling there's a lot more gay comic people out there.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. It's come into my consciousness more recently with you and
there's a whole
and
world.
Loose and all this. The world. So I know these guys, but I feel like the world is much bigger than people know.
And well, I'll get to that for a moment. So this is the Glamazonia, the Uncanny Super Tranny.
This is what made me know you were.
Oh, okay.
Also a comic writer.
Oh, cool, awesome. Yeah,
this was Mexican wrestler.
Bon vivant.
Bon vivant. He's a sous chef, sushi roller.
So I actually.
Let me show this.
This got a Lambda Literary Award nomination for transgender fiction. It's a kind of campy trans superheroine who is a terrible role model, but pretty has awesome adventures. And I brought in a bunch of different guest illustrators. I wrote the whole thing and then illustrated probably about 2/3 of it, and the rest of it I brought in different illustrators, including Ed Luce. He did a piece. And I just basically poke fun at superheroes and queer culture stuff.
Nice.
So. But the thing that I'm really excited about right now is this No Straight Lines, 4 Decades of Queer Comics. And this is, you're talking about not knowing that there were so many queer comics.
Yeah.
And this is I've been working on this anthology for about 3 years, compiling all this stuff and digging through old archives of queer comics, if you want to.
Let me show this show. Where can people find this?
So it's going to be out in the shelves in mid-July. So at all your finest comic book stores and bookstores and on Amazon and all that kind of stuff. So
it's a nice book.
Yeah, Fantagraphics published it. It's 328 pages, hardcover. You can kill someone with it.
Sometimes when you think of a zine, a local zines, I think of just those little paperback stapled books.
Yeah.
I mean, which is amazing because I think that has a lot of, I don't know, value to itself. But that's a really nice book.
Yeah, this is. I mean, and the funny thing is that there's a lot of material in here that started out as zines.
There were lots of kissing beards too.
A lot of kissing beards. And it's a pretty full range. I mean, it's.
You're editor of this book.
Yeah,
right?
so I edited this book, and then I also wrote a kind of essay in the beginning about the history and cultural context of LGBTQ comics.
I love a Superman that can read, a superhero that can read,
and look at pretty pictures too.
Yeah.
So this is it.
It's coming out this month.
Yes, it is.
It's exciting.
So yes.
So you have so much on your plate, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And summer's coming. Are you going to tour with the book? Do people tour with comic books?
Yeah.
There's Comic Con. There's Comic.
Yeah. There's a lot of different.
There's Comic Con.
There are a lot of different comic conventions actually all over the country. So I just went to Chicago for like an advanced debut of the book, and then I'm going to Comic Con in San Diego next week actually, and going to actually officially debut the book. Then come back to Bay Area, do some events here, and then go up to the Northwest and the East Coast, and yeah, for sure, do a book tour with it.
So I promised to wash you when you come over.
Yeah, well, it's, you know.
And there's a no mask on my guest policy, Miguelito. I want to see what's under the mask. He's hideous from top to bottom, but let's see what's better under the mask.
The scarifications and the, all right, you're gonna have to.
Superhero before. Don't fuck with the mask.
Don't kill the mask.
And we're gonna have the revealing before I bathe him.
Okay.
Justin Hall.
Should I pull up the
Athanol. Oh, that should be your tagline. Justin Hall Athanol.
Oh, I like that. All right.
All right, let's see the face. Duh. You may not all recognize the whole face, but you may recognize this.
Only when it's dark.
All right, well, you...